a mighty conqueror shaped Central Asia with fire and steel. Yet centuries later, his descendant would cross mountains and rivers to forge a new empire. This is the story of Timur's bloodline and Babur's dream. The wind swept across the arid steppes of Central Asia, carrying dust and the echoes of marching armies. In the late 14th century, Timur, the fierce conqueror known as Tamerlane, carved an empire from Samarkand to Baghdad, leaving cities in flames and monuments in his name. His victories were not just military, they were a declaration of dynasty. Timur married strategically, linking his family to Mongol royal bloodlines, and ensured that his descendants would inherit both prestige and the weight of his empire. Among those descendants, centuries later, was a boy born in 1483 in the fortress city of Fergana, Zahiruddin Muhammad, later known as Babur. Babur was Timur's direct descendant through his father, Umarshek Mirza Dua, the ruler of Fergana, a principality once part of Timur's fractured empire. On his mother's side, Babur also carried the blood of Genghis Khan, giving him both Timurid and Mongol lineage. He was the living embodiment of the Timurid dynasty, a thread connecting centuries of conquest, ambition, and empire building. Babur's world was nothing like the vast territories his ancestor had commanded. Timur's empire had fractured into multiple competing principalities, each ruled by ambitious princes. Fergana Babur's inheritance was small, surrounded by powerful neighbors and constantly under threat. Yet the Timurid legacy ran through his veins, urging him toward ambition, resilience, and a vision beyond survival. Even as a boy, Babur felt the weight of Timur's blood, the expectation to claim lands, lead armies, and restore the glory of his lineage. At 12, Babur inherited the throne of Fergana, already steeped in conflict. Provinces were contested, allies fickle, and enemies ruthless. The boy prince learned early that Timur's victories were not automatic. They had to be earned again. He fought to defend his principality, lost it, reclaimed it, and slowly began to understand the art of leadership that had distinguished his ancestor. Every battle he waged, every alliance he forged, echoed the strategies of Timur, though adapted to a much smaller, more fragmented world. But Babur's ambitions could not be contained within Central Asia. He yearned for Samarkand, the jewel of Timur's empire, and later for Kabul, a strategic stronghold. Crossing rugged mountains and enduring harsh winters, Babur's campaigns were a testament to the resilient Timurid spirit. Finally, turning his eyes to India, he carried with him not just armies, but the inherited vision of a dynasty forged by Timurid in 1526 at the Battle of Panipat. Babur defeated the Delhi Sultanate, establishing the foundation of the Mughal Empire new chapter in the Timurid story. The continuity is clear. Timur gives successive Timurid princes, gives Umarshek Mirza Dua, gives Babur, gives Mughal Empire. Babur was more than a conqueror. He was the living vessel of centuries of ambition, strategy, and legacy. Where Timur had ruled with fear and fire, Babur ruled with calculated skill, adapting the Timurid vision to the new lands of India. He preserved the dynasty's cultural heritage, blending Central Asian artistry, architecture, and literature with the Indian landscape, ensuring that the Timurid legacy lived on not just in blood, but in empire and culture. The blood of conquerors flows not just through battles, but through generations. Timur's empire may have fragmented, but his spirit endured in Babur Prince, a warrior, a visionary who transformed inheritance into living legacy. The Timurid dynasty reminds us that history is not only built with swords, but with the resilience, vision, and courage carried in the blood of those who dare to dream beyond their time.